Hey guys, this is Aniko, and we have made it off Korriban. We are now on the fleet.
At long last, Lord Zash's apprentice, may you soon gain the honors you so well deserve. On Korriban, you earned the right to be called Sith, but that was only the beginning. Your master wishes me to oversee your continued training.
We're going to pick up the first purple quests that you see on the fleet. They're kind of minor quests, they're not big ones, but they're worth a few experience points and various other little things. Oh.
Someday I will rule the Sith. There is no limit to my strength.
Just
From
a
all
little
I've heard
confidence.
from Lord Zash, I believe it. Lord Zash embraces the search for dark artifacts and secrets. Others choose the martial path, channeling their anger into physical strength. You too must find your path.
I wish to master the art of the lightsaber.
Think it over. Speak to Overseer Kryos when you're ready to begin your training in earnest.
Okay, so back in the day when the game first came out, this would be the point where you'd be picking your advanced class. Obviously, I've already done that, so I'm just going to kind of zoom on ahead here. And there's a bunch of little, like, minor things you can pick up if you really want to. You really don't have to. I'm going to pick up the crafting trainers ones, because you get a nice chunk of experience out of doing that, and it's worth my while to just go ahead and do that while I'm here on the fleet. So first things first, wander over here, take care of this little tiny side quest. Which basically, at this point, now that with the changes they've made where you can pick your advanced class, like back when I was on Korriban, nothing much happens except for a little conversation.
O grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta. Ta uz azulus uval tung mi chakulka dimaji.
Blah, 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 etc. So there you go. Little tiny bit of experience for running over here and doing that. And if I open the map and we'll switch to vendor view, you can kind of get a sense where things are. We are currently located here in the combat training area, which is this is where the crew skill stuff is, so I'm going to go do that real quick so that I get some experience from doing that. And then I'm going to pop over here where the modification vendors are and upgrade my gear. So let's do that. And this little crafting trainers thing is pretty simple. You just pick a crew skill, pick a crafting or a gathering or some kind of skill, and just train in it so you have something. I usually almost always pick up slicing on a new character just because it gives you a few extra credits early on. So like you've got scavenging, slicing, these gathering skills are probably the best things early on. Just easy. So I'm gonna hit train, yay, done, and then I interact with him and I get my chunk of experience points. It takes me all the way to level 12. It's worth just pit stopping just to do that. So now I've got this crew skill right here, slicing, that you can send your characters out on these little missions to increase it, but with slicing, with gathering skills like slicing, you're going to find nodes in the world. So when we get to one of those, I'll show it to you. But we probably won't see one until we at least get to Drummond Koss. So our next destination is over here. Ow. I'm lost in the game. I have to go all the way around. The problem is, okay, so I'll be honest, when you switch between Republic and Imperial characters constantly, the fleets are exact mirrors of each other, and so sometimes you just get confused as to where you are, because you've forgotten that you're on the Imperial fleet instead of the Republic fleet, or vice versa, whatever. Okay, so here we are. Now, this guy actually sells some early level adaptive gear, which
What
is
can I get for
pretty
you?
good stuff if you don't have any adaptive gear yet. I've already got the adaptive gear, so it makes little sense for me to buy it. I might... Let me see, it has a focus right here. I might, at some point in the future, pick up a focus that's moddable so that I don't have to just buy a new focus. It would be nice if you could do that with ears and implant pieces and those kind of things, but you can't. And you also notice I don't have an adaptive headpiece. So I'll have to consider getting something like this, like Acolyte's headgear, and using that and just putting the pieces in there. But on the same token, I have tons of legacy gear just kind of floating around. And what I'm going to do is, I'm fairly certain I do not have enough, I'm almost positive I don't have enough common data crystals to actually get all of the pieces that I need to fill out my gear. But I can always go to one of my alts and move some crystals over if need be. So let me get rid of some junk from our questing down below previously. Junk. Yeah, we're never going to use that. Ignore that. And then this is the lightsaber that I got last time, and I can use it, but it's not a double-bladed lightsaber, and so I'm just going to kind of pop it down there. Now I'll probably never touch it. I don't care about Zash's apprentice lightsaber. She can just keep it. Okay. So let's wander over
Come
here.
back anytime. You won't
So
find
as
a
you can
better
see,
bargain.
each of the mods costs 2. So with a current total of 6 data crystals, I can really only buy 3 of these. So what that means right now is I'm going to just take care. This is the one piece of gear that I was not able to replace while I was down there with something else. And then this one I can upgrade with
Come
things
back
that I got
anytime.
from questing. So let's do that one first. Let me open up my inventory. And see right here I've got this level 32 enhancement. And that's definitely better than a item rating 22. So let's move the item rating 32 onto that. Yes, I do want to replace it. And this is a 22. And that is a 28, so this will upgrade my weapon. I also happen to have this box. This was a subscriber bonus, and so I've got these crystals in here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the power crystal and upgrade my crystal. You can also buy better crystals on the marketplace, but I'm lazy, and since I've got this for free, I'm going to use it. Okay, so that's done. So now that the weapon is upgraded, the other thing that I think I'm going to upgrade is this. So it has some stat points on it, and that'll be good enough for now. So it needs an armor, a mod, and an enhancement.
What can I get for you?
Oh, let's see here. For armor, there's really only 2 choices. There's restorative, and then there's versatile. Versatile has more mastery on it, so I'm going to go with that. And let's see, endurance and absorption. I don't care so much about absorption. Absorption, accuracy, yeah, power and alacrity. Really, your most important stats early on are going to be endurance and power. Some of this other stuff doesn't matter quite as much. You know, if you're doing a tank, you might want to pick up shield or absorption as a third one. Oh, and here's the third important stat if you're doing DPS, which is what I'm playing. It's critical rating. So endurance, power, and critical rating. And I'm going to put the emphasis on power for now. If I start feeling like the character's a little too squishy, I might pick enhancements in the future that have more endurance in them. So 3 power, 1 power, absorption again. Let's see. 3 power might be my best bet. 3 power, 3 endurance, 5 critical. Yeah, that's good. We'll go with that. Then I need a mod. So I think, let's see, lethal mods have mastery, endurance, and power. Again, those are the stats that I was mentioning as being good ones to go on. So we've got 3 kinds of lethal mods here. These are easier to tell apart than these enhancement mods. And you can see each of the lethal mods have mastery, endurance, and power just in different numbers. So I'm going to maximize my mastery since that is basically my main skill stat. And there we go. I've got those 3 pieces.
Come back anytime.
So now upgrade these gloves. Just right click, yes. Right click, yes. And one more. Apply. There we go. Okay, so I had enough of these data crystals to upgrade one of my pieces. And after a few quests down on Drummond Costs, there will be plenty more where those came from. And we'll come back up and do some more of that. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. Our next destination is here. Onwards to Drummond Costs. Oh, there's one thing I ought to do before I continue on. You do have class trainers on the fleet, and I just made a level right before coming to the fleet and another level from doing that little side quest of going and getting a skill. So we'll just hop on over here. They're down this direction and get whatever skill upgrades are provided. I don't want to forget to do that.
What dark secret shall I share with
so
you?
I've got discharge. Pick up that and dark charge. Okay, let's look at these skills. Consumes all your available force to charge your lightsaber with dark energy. Static charge. And this one uses, okay, so this one builds static charge. This one builds, this has more to do with threat generation. So if I was tanking, I'd use that. So I'm going to just kind of stuff this over in a corner because I really don't want to activate that by accident. And I'm going to set that one. You're going to just generally, if you've got these different kinds of charges, you're going to find which one is appropriate for the class that you're playing, and you're going to activate it. And you can see right here, depending on which one I'm using, if dark charge, it strikes up to 8 nearby enemies. If I'm using light charge, it deals 444 energy damage over 18 seconds. If I'm using surging charge, it releases static charge. So I've currently picked surging charge, so that's what it will do. And now I've got that. I'm going to rearrange these skills again. We'll go like this for now. Okay, that's probably good. I have 2 options for going to Drummond Costs. I can get on the shuttle over here, or I can do the Flashpoint. I'm actually going to do the Flashpoint because there's actually some pretty good story in there, and it is worthwhile. It's also nice because now they have a solo mode for these Flashpoints, and since they have the solo mode, you know, you might as well take advantage of it and get the story in these Flashpoints and enjoy yourself. No time
Let's
to
get it done. So I'm going to do the solo mode, and off we go. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's give Kim his little customization there. So now he's more colorful than he was before. We'll call Jesus Bot in. Might as well.
Tell the captain that I'll be back on the bridge as soon as I've done his errand.
Yes, sir.
Good to have you aboard. I'm Lieutenant Silas, second in command of the Black Talon. We're your ride to Drummond Cass.
It's a pleasure. Truly.
Indeed. Welcome. It's not a comfortable ship, but as transports go, it does its job. On our present course, we should arrive at the capital within a day. Won't be any trouble. I should also add on behalf of everyone, it's an honor to service the Sith and the Korriban Academy. Consider yourself our guest.
You should consider yourself fortunate.
Understood, my lord. I won't keep you further. When we arrive in the Droman system, I'll have you informed. In the meantime, your droid's in the conference room. We picked it up with the upgrades from Geonosis.
My
When
droid?
we docked here, it mentioned your name.
If my droid's waiting, then I should see what it wants.
Feel free to bother the crew if you need anything else. I'll be on the bridge. With you, soldier. When you're done playing honor guard, get back to your post. This isn't a luxury yacht.
Yes, sir.
Talk to my droid. That I know nothing about.
Identity confirmed. Good day. I'm Advanced Protocol Unit NRO2. My functions are diplomacy, translation, manslaughter, and calumniation. I have an urgent message for you from my master. Please stand by for delivery.
You have my complete, undivided attention.
This is Unit NRO2 to Grand Moff Kilran. You are now in contact with the Black Talon.
Well, so I am. And it seems you've brought me just the person I've been looking for.
Oh boy.
My name is Rikus Kilran. I'm commander of the 5th Fleet, second to the Minister of War, and my personal favorite, the so-called Butcher of Coruscant.
Something wrong with the hologram? Or is your face supposed to look like that?
The scars, they're an old gift from a Jedi friend. I barely notice them anymore. 6 hours ago, the Republic engaged in an illegal border skirmish on the edges of Imperial territory. One enemy warship escaped. That warship, the Brental Star, is carrying a passenger of vital strategic importance. Yours is the only vessel placed to intercept.
What do you want me to do?
I'll explain in a moment. The warship's passenger is codenamed the General. We don't know his identity, but the Republic believes he possesses military secrets, our military secrets. I trust the reports. The General must be captured or killed. Captain Orzik, the man commanding your transport, doesn't share my enthusiasm. He's disobeyed my orders to attack. Feel free to show him what the Empire does to cowards. Then commandeer his ship, find the Brental Star, and deal with the General.
Deal with him.
Right now, I'm more interested in getting to Droman Cass.
Oh, I can sympathize. But I'm sure Lord Zash appreciates that the Empire comes before her research. The General will be dead or in custody by day's end. If he's not, I assure you, your ship will never reach port.
I will lead the way to the bridge. Once Captain Orzik is deposed and our hijacking is complete, we may proceed to the Brental Star.
Oh, lovely.
Halt! My lord, this is a restricted area. Captain Orzik's command. You'll have to leave immediately.
I suggest you back off, before someone gets hurt.
I'm afraid I can't do that. This is the command deck entry hatch. No one's allowed in until we reach our destination.
That's
Time
unfortunate.
is limited. We must proceed to the bridge immediately.
Our
Very
orders were to treat
unfortunate.
any approach as an attack. You need to take your droid and move it.
Looks like it's your turn to die now.
Blasters out! Attack! Attack!
We must proceed to the bridge immediately.
Oh, that's lovely. Good news. We have stealth now. Now be very, very lazy.
If you are concerned about the loss of life, I assure you, the deaths of all injured crew members will be strategically insignificant.
They detected me. Well, that was easy. Might blow past them. We'll see. Alright, here we are. We made it to the bridge. That's all of them.
All Marines have been neutralized, scanning for additional threats.
What's going on? Sir? Stay calm, Ensign. Everyone stay calm.
No threats found. The bridge is now secure.
Obey or perish.
Hands off the consoles. We're all listening, my lord.
I can handle this, Lieutenant. I'm Captain Revenant Orzik. I'm pretty sure I know what this is about. For the record, I take complete responsibility for my actions.
Captain Orzik, I'm told you disobeyed a direct order from Grand Moff Kilran.
Yes, I had no idea he'd respond this brutally. He must want the Brental Star's passenger pretty badly. Maybe he just hates me.
That's
the Black
possible.
Talon would be destroyed chasing a battleship. I've fought in the war before and I'll fight again, but I don't do suicide missions.
Suicide was deciding you could ignore your superiors.
The captain's dead! The captain's dead! Shut up! You have our attention, my lord. What would you have us do?
Someone clean up this mess. We have business to take care of.
But what about the...
You have your instructions.
In accordance with Article 27A of the Imperial Code of Military Conduct, command of this vessel has been lawfully transferred. New orders are being downloaded to your consoles. Priority 1, intercept the Brental Star.
Bukara, do as the droid says and prepare to jump to light speed.
Emerging from hyperspace now. One Thranta-class warship on the scanners. Powering up...
Enemy is firing. Turbo lasers, missiles, and what looks like transport pods. I'm not sure.
The pods are a distraction. Return fire. Aim for their power generators. So long as they're damaged and we're not, we have the advantage.
Lieutenant, Captain Silas, sir. Engineering is reporting blaster fire. They just cut out.
I'm giddy with anticipation.
Damn it! There must be some sort of boarding action. If they're in engineering, they could destroy this ship. With due respect, I recommend you lend a hand down there.
This is beneath me, but I'll do it.
I'll notify security.
And don't worry, we won't let those Republic scum get away.
Beneath me, but I suppose we can do this little task. How fun.
Secondary power systems damaged. Non-essential systems may be inoperable. Security forces are needed in the cargo area to enforce containment measures. Please respond.
Anyone read me? This is engineering. We have an emergency. Please respond. The droids locked us out of the control room. They're sabotaging the engine.
Where the heck am I going? That's where I'm going. Most unfortunate. there's that.
If you can hear this, please return to the bridge. We need you.
Random ads. Loot. Let's see. Nothing really useful. Back to the bridge. Yeah. I suppose the fastest way back to the bridge is actually down there. Durr.
Damage reports from all decks. We're holding together, sir, but I don't know for how long.
Make sure it's long enough, Ensign. Your life and career are at stake.
Please stand alert. Grand Moff Gilran's representative has returned.
Congratulations, my lord. Security reports that the sabotage droids have been destroyed.
I really am the best.
Yes, of course. We've penetrated the Brental Star's outer defenses. Their next assault won't come until we enter fighter range. Another minute, maybe 2.
Transmission coming in. Long range. It's a message, but it's not from the Brental Star.
Put it through, Ensign.
This is Jedi Grand Master Satil Shan hailing unidentified Imperial vessel. I'm en route to your location with 16 Republic vessels. I'm asking you to retreat before more lives are lost.
Disregard the transmission. Continue closing on the Brental Star.
Understood. Maintaining course and speed.
The Brental Star is under my protection. Our convoy was ambushed and I sent the Star ahead. We will reunite. I just crippled 3 Imperial dreadnoughts. I don't wish to destroy you. The peace between Republic and Empire is fragile enough already.
Tell the Brental Star to hand over the General. No one needs to be hurt.
The General has a role to play with the Republic. Incidents like this are happening across the galaxy, but only because we let them. Leave the Brental Star to me. If you don't, then may the Force be with you. Because the men and women aboard that ship can hold you off until we arrive. And you will be defeated.
You're deluding yourself. The ship is already mine.
You've made yourself clear. But I suggest you prepare to face a Jedi. And you may want to consider what that means.
Not much.
Entering fighter range. The Brental Star is launching its first squadron.
All right. Now we're close enough to fly in and send a raiding party. I assume you're going.
So it would seem.
Time for you to see what a Sith can do.
We'll be awaiting your successful return.
I advise that you proceed to the shuttle bay. The flight to the Brental Star may be hazardous, but Grand Moff Gilran has complete faith in your abilities.
Shuttle time. Now for the real fun to begin. That's where we're headed. Stealth it up. What saw me? This? You gotta be kidding me. Really? Stealth. Zippy zippy. Huh? Okay, let's get him out of the way. That was actually remarkably easy. I'm surprised these guys didn't aggro on me. Well, whatever. Look them silly now. And a weapon I can't use. Here's our first fellow right here. I'm just gonna beat these guys up. Click it.
This is Protocol Unit NRO2. I hope you're receiving this message clearly, and that your flight was free of incident. Please hold for Security Coordinator Ensign Brukhara.
The Marines are on their way. They'll follow you in and hold each junction you secure. Try not to take too long. We're not a military ship. What you have is all you're getting.
I don't need an army. I can handle this myself.
Yes, but I understand.
I have been scanning the Brental Star's communications, and security forces appear to be moving to protect the escape pods. It is extremely likely that the crew is attempting to evacuate the General. You must retrieve or eliminate him before he escapes.
It's as good as done.
Excellent news. I will be in contact if the situation changes. Proceed to assault all defense points between you and the target.
Security forces, prepare to fire!
You're speaking to a Special Forces commander, Meat. Show some respect.
You get them all? Yeah, looks like we did. I'm gonna pick on this fellow up here, just because we can.
So, you think you're tough meat? Ah! Part of me was hoping you'd try to board this ship. SWTOR! Attack! For the Republic!
on. Oh, goodness. Failed that.
The escape pods aren't far now. You can make it on your own, General.
And what about you?
I will face my destiny. Go now, my friend. Halt where you are. I am Yadira Bane, Padawan of the Jedi Order. I was sent to protect the General, and you will not pass.
Your master sent you? Really? My first teacher tried to kill me too.
Then it's true. You Sith are a mockery of everything the Jedi believe in. But I intend to drive you back, meter by meter if need be, just as the Republic pushed the Sith Empire into the dark of the galaxy.
You think you scare me?
I don't need to scare you, only defeat you, and that I can do.
Oh boy! Go get her, Kimmy.
You may run, or you may stand your ground, but you'll go no farther. You aren't going to win this. I swear it.
Swear it.
Yeah. It'd be nice if I had to interrupt, but no, we don't. Not yet.
You aren't going to win this. I swear it.
Here it comes. Ah. Not it. away fast enough.
You aren't going to win this. I swear it.
Okay, let's see if I can get away from her. Woohoo! Sizzle.
You can put aside your weapons. I won't try to run. Besides, I doubt I'd make it to an escape pod without my intestines spilling out.
I might just spill your intestines myself. I don't need you alive.
I'm well aware of Imperial policy regarding my kind. I was a general in the Imperial military service. Did they tell you that when they sent you here? Did they even know?
Why would you betray the Empire?
If you knew what I knew, you'd understand. If you'd heard what both sides are plotting, you wouldn't be eager to restart this war. They're building doomsday weapons, shields that envelop planets, missiles that darken suns. Republic and Empire are planning to raise worlds, annihilate civilizations. It will be unlike anything the galaxy's seen since the Great Hyperspace War. And it's too late to stop it.
And
the
does
so-called
she
peace
care?
is already lost.
If that's true, why defect to the Republic?
There's no place for me in the Empire anymore. I thought my last act might be to even the odds, create a stalemate.
See.
It doesn't seem to matter anymore. You have me then. Me, my stomach full of blood, and my implant full of cybernetic secrets and stolen plans. What will you do?
Does Kilwin want him alive or not? Kilwin probably wants him alive.
I'm going to bring you to my ship. From there, you'll be transported to Droman Cass and taken into Imperial custody.
Where I'll be tortured or executed?
Yes.
Or at best, placed in a cell for the rest of my life. Still, there's nowhere in the galaxy where I could truly hide. I will follow you.
This is Protocol Unit NRO2. If you are receiving this message, I urge you to return to the Black Talon as quickly as possible.
Is there anything wrong?
There has been an incident aboard the bridge. Your tactics have inspired.
Idiots! You'll get us all damn well killed!
Somewhat annoying. Let's get out of here. Just the wrap up now. I wish I could use vehicles in all Flashpoints. Ah. Probably make it too easy. And everyone's dead. Oops. Oh well.
Welcome back. I'm pleased to see that you have returned whole. I do apologize for the condition of the bridge. As I'd intended to explain earlier, there was an incident.
You'd better tell me what happened, or I'm going to be very unhappy.
Several of the crew were extremely agitated by your behavior. Ensign Hedder feared you might execute anyone who failed to contribute to the mission. A group of officers attempted to flee the ship before you returned. Lieutenant Silas objected, and a firefight broke out. There was a large number of casualties, but don't worry, I am fully capable of piloting the ship back to Drummond Cars.
Oh, that's at least something.
You're telling me they panicked and killed one another?
That is correct. It was unexpected. Grand Moff Kilran is eagerly awaiting your report. Should I put him through?
Sheesh, idiots.
With the crew dead, I suppose there's not much left to do.
Opening channel now.
Well, how fortunate I could reach my friends aboard the Black Talon. The droid's been keeping me appraised of your work, but I've very much wanted to hear from you. How did the attack go?
The Brental Star has been disabled and the General captured. He'll be in your hands soon.
Excellent. I'll let Korriban and Imperial intelligence fight over him. You should be proud. This is only one of the many operations we're conducting across the galaxy. It's a new beginning to the war. The General was one of the greatest weapons the Republic had, a defector. And you've snatched him from enemy hands. I'll remember this, and I'll make sure you're rewarded.
Just make sure people know who helped you.
I'll make sure your heroism is mentioned when I report to the other Moffs. But my words hardly matter. Soon you'll be joining us on the home world, and you can see for yourself what you've been fighting for. It should be inspiring. Enjoy the rest of your journey. Kilran out.
Yeesh. Alrighty. To Drummond Cars. Okay, and that's pretty much a wrap, guys. We're gonna finish things off here, and we'll pick up next time on Drummond Cars. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe.